Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just talking to myself right now. Just waiting for my beautiful people of the world to get up in here. Oh, snap. Falling back in my chair. Just waiting. Just hanging out. Kind of switching things up a little bit today, so I don't exactly know. Dollar Silver, man. I don't know how you do it. I don't even know how you do it, bro. Makes no sense. How can Dollar Silver be the first one to hear everybody and other folks can't? How? I don't even get it. Guys, there's a lot of people coming up in here right now. Goodness gracious. Was y'all waiting on me to get back? I'm back in town now, baby. I don't know. My voice kind of sound weird right now. I was kind of sipping on some ciders not too long ago, so if I'm not my usual self, I do apologize. Things may get a tad bit interesting tonight, but I don't know what to expect. Getting here a little bit late. I know I said it's going to be 9:30, but it's 9:45. I was looking for the videos I was going to react to. You know, I just walked in the door not too long ago. Had to change clothes, get on, put on the merchandise. Y'all know how your boy did. Nope, this is out of stock. Sorry, can't help you. But the hat are restocking. They restocking. Technically, they on the website right now, but you don't got to really cop them because they'll be here Friday. I got a bunch of new merch. Hopefully, I can get me a model between now and then so I can put all the new merch on the website because it should be arriving tomorrow. Yeah, we got some new stuff. We got a few restocks. But we got some new stuff. That's what's most important. What up, everybody? We got close to 500 people up in here right now. Hold on, I got to move this light out of the way. I can't see my beautiful chat, folks. We got a new member that just joined us. But, y'all, we going to switch it up a little bit. I want to introduce my viewers that watch my ghost videos to something or someone, I should say, that some of y'all been sleeping on. So, I'm just going to say that. I ain't going to get too deep into it. I'm just going to say that. But, yeah. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Y'all, so not only are we streaming on YouTube right now, we're also streaming on Twitch. I'm trying to get my Twitch streams up. I'm trying to get them up. I got a good amount of followers over there. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. I got about 3,600. But I need to get those Twitch streams up. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is these live streams, if you're not catching them on YouTube, because for some reason, and I think I know what the reason is, YouTube, for some odd reason, that made my channel a kids channel. I told them to stop and not do that, but they said, oops, our mistake. Now you got to correct it. I'm like, how y'all going to make me correct something y'all did? You know what? Okay. All right. So Twitch, y'all are getting these streams as well. So if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you don't get the notifications on YouTube, but you just so happen to be on Twitch, you can catch us on Twitch too. We're over there right now, both of those. Twitch and YouTube. Monday, someday in the middle of the week, and Friday. I'm just going to say that much. Shout out to all of these new members that have joined in. Look, it's Monday. We already got 800 people in here before we even got the party started. We ain't been in here 3 minutes. Well, we have been in here 3 minutes. We ain't been in here 4 minutes. What up, everybody? Glad to see y'all up in here. Man, I had some folks on Twitter going crazy, man, being like, yo, when he gonna start, man? What time? It's like, yo, it's gonna be 4:30 a.m. over there where you're at. God, in Germany, man. Hey, for whoever that was, I hope you're in here. Or no, go to sleep. Just matter of fact, just go to sleep. Wake up tomorrow and watch. You don't gotta stay up for me. I ain't nobody special. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get through some of these member shout outs and some of these donations, and then we're gonna get to this first video. This first video is titled Scary Things Found on Google Maps. Let me see who this is first. I think it might be Slaptam, but I could be wrong.
Hi.
There we go. It is Slaptam. My guy. Sounds like an AOK stream. You already know. We're up in here, baby. We is all the way up in here. You know what I'm talking about? I just thought about something. I don't do a whole lot of thinking, but I thought about something today. See, look, I was out of town. It wasn't really a vacation. It was more like a collaboration / business trip. And I learned a lot of things on that trip. A whole lot of things. Miami might be a second home for me. That's one of the things that I learned. But, look, we're gonna say that for a later time. But I did learn some other things on that trip as far as content creation. These mofos live streaming with me right now. I'd have smacked them. I was just down there. Now they want to live stream at the same time. No, just playing. But anyway. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. Thank you guys so much for having me on the podcast. We knocked out 2 legendary episodes while I was out there. One with the young ladies. one by myself solo yesterday. That was a good time. If y'all haven't already, make sure you head over to Fresh and Fit Podcast. Check them out. Subscribe to their channel. Some dope content that they're knocking out over there. They're changing things up a little bit in the manosphere. Some necessary stuff is happening over there. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, hold on. I'm trying to pull up something here so that I can see some of these chats, these super chats and whatnot. If they disappear on me, I'll be able to know how to pull them back up so that I can see them. There we go. Yes. Okay, so that's what they were doing. Okay, I done figured it out. So now I can pull them up when they disappear on me here. Sorry, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Let's see. We got Crazy Guy that became a member. Welcome to the Mafia, big baby. What up, Deb? Deb done became a member. Drew done became a member. Shout out to you guys. Y'all gonna have a members only live stream coming soon for y'all, just to, you know, show you guys a little appreciation. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. What up, Trisha? She done became a member as well. Thank you, sweetheart. We in here. Anna done became a member. Y'all is lit on this Monday. I swear. King Cole, what up, brother? Yo, that man right there is one of my biggest supporters ever. Shout out to him. Love to see you in here as always. Laura, what's going on? Made it for, hey, you said you made it for what? Hey, shout out to everybody that's in here right now for the very first time. I love when we got some first time streamers up in here. You know, YouTube don't always send my notifications out to everybody, but when they do, it's a good time. PJ, shout out to you. We in here. Welcome to the Mafia. Wilford says, hope you had a great weekend, brother. I did. I didn't get too crazy, didn't get too lit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I enjoyed my time, myself out there in Miami. That was my first time out there, and whoo, the women. Look, I ain't even gonna go no further. We was gonna stop right there. But anyway, we ready to get into this video. We about 8 minutes in, and we got over 1,200, almost 1,300 people in here. Shout out to all of y'all. I just got home. I literally only been home for about 30, 45 minutes now, and I'm ready to get to our Monday night live stream, big baby. I had to come back for y'all. They wanted me to stay out there a little bit longer. I could be on the podcast with them right now because they are live streaming right now. They wanted me on that episode. But I'm like, nah, I got my guys. I got my viewers. I got my family. They want your boy, so I got to make sure I get back home in time for them. I'll go back to Miami in due time. But anyway, again, this is Scary Things Found on Google Maps. Slapped ham. Y'all boys and girls ready? I've been ready. But I had to talk to y'all first. Let's go!
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham. The following bizarre mysteries are sure to freak you out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Just like this.
Antarctica is a mystery for many all on its own. After all, the continent doesn't
I never heard anybody pronounce Antarctica like that. Antarctica.
Get visited by droves of tourists like many other places on Earth. Instead, mostly attracting scientists and researchers due to its harsh weather conditions.
Wait, that video didn't look real.
Led to plenty of conspiracy theories being spread about the vast cold area at the bottom of Earth. One YouTuber, Mr.
Hey Candy, shout out to you. Get your first apartment, girl. Let me come see it when you get it, girl.
MBB333 has come across something he couldn't quite believe while looking up coordinates on Google Maps. What's shown has been the cause of much speculation amongst conspiracy theorists online. In the video, the YouTuber has uploaded a screen recording of him accessing the strange phenomenon on Google Maps.
That's the thing, this is kind of out here by itself.
He zooms in on the subject in question, in which we can see a dome-shaped structure on a mountain in the...
Look. I'm gonna say this right now. If you on Google Maps and you come across and find some stuff like this, you had to been on there for a long time searching. And you had to be the most bored out of your mind. What am I going to do today, man? God, there's nothing for me to do. God, it's my day off of work. They don't want me to come in. God, what am I... Let me get on Google Maps. Let me see what they got going on in the world. I'm just going to search the whole map and zoom in and see what I can find. Oh, what's this? Is that a freaking cave in Antarctica? I bet nobody knows about it.
Middle of the snow.
That is a vent. That is not a pond or a large lake.
The YouTuber explains what he sees happening here. He believes there's a dark, wide opening in the ground that is most likely a thermal vent of some kind.
This is over 150 feet wide. That looks like a vent, some sort of a thermal vent possibly that goes underground.
The vent is partly covered by a metal shield that makes up the dome look of the structure. This shield looks to be man-made, unlike anything seen in nature.
Here, to me, looks like it's made of some sort of a metal or metal alloy. Here it is, slightly enhanced.
Nearly all of the comments were confident that this strange structure had to be something cooked up by one of the world's governments. The object that sits over the dark hole certainly looks like it could be made of metal, and even seems to have a rim on the edge of it.
This here looks like a man-made structure to me. This is like some sort of a support bar. That's the way I look at it. That looks like a helmet almost, like some sort of a dome.
Moreover, the structure doesn't seem to fit in naturally with the rest of the landscape, making it hard to believe this is just a natural phenomenon.
That's just kind of there all by itself.
But what?
There's some truth. It really doesn't look like it fit in with the natural landscape. It doesn't at all, really, truth be told. But at the same time, it's funny how people could come up with these observations and just decide, and then other people believe just because somebody like, yo, this look like it got a lip on it, like, you know, that's the edge, and then it's made of it got to be made of metal. It got to be man-made as well. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit into the nature. It doesn't fit into the landscape very well. Just something. What are they hiding? What are they hiding? It's funny how people come up with that. One person does it, and then other people just follow it. Like, oh my God, dude, you're right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't fit there. I love people. People are interesting.
What do you think's happening here? Let me know your theories in the comments section below.
To me, that looks like some sort of a dome over an opening that goes in the ground.
It looked like a... Nah, I'm not going to say it.
For one eagle-eyed Google Maps user, the Hidden Underbelly 2.0, a glance under a bridge seems to have unearthed something very unsettling. The screen recording of Google Maps brings us to a bridge above a body of water located in...
We've seen this bridge before. Ooh, my memory is weird, man. I be remembering stuff. I don't know why.
The northeastern United States. We can see a paved pathway under the bridge, as well as a wall to the left where the bridge sits. The YouTuber zooms in on this wall, and we can now see something chilling. What looks to be a type of ghostly white face with dark eyes staring directly into the camera.
It's right there.
Some have noticed this face resembles the mask worn by notorious serial killer Jason Voorhees of the Friday the 13th franchise. In this case, the mask could be just a
Yo, that thing look huge.
leftover bit of costume. Others were more prone to believing the face was a kind of large drawing or graffiti done on the wall to give the appearance of a face peering out at viewers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That thing look huge.
So whatever the case may be, one thing's for sure. This is
And two things for certain.
not a bridge to walk under for the faint-hearted.
I wouldn't go under there at night. If I ever find myself at that bridge one day, I'm looking up in that corner to see exactly what that was. Y'all, we got almost 1,900 people in the live stream, baby. We only been in here about 15 minutes.
Some users of Google Maps are hoping to get a glimpse of an ideal vacation destination by searching various areas of Earth.
Tell me about
For
it.
one Instagram user, Vanessa Hammond, her search for the ultimate hotspot led to a discovery that raised the hairs on many a viewer's head.
Okay.
Fortunately, this is one mystery that's been provided with a somewhat comforting explanation.
Okay.
The video Vanessa Hammond shared on Instagram is a screen recording of her scanning the Australian coastline.
Let me see.
She zooms in on one particular area that caught her attention. We can see what looks to be a massive hexagon shape covering a large region of the Australian coastline.
Massive. That's huge.
In the hexagon are orange lines that stretch out through the entire shape.
Yo,
The Instagram user became instantly scared after seeing this hexagon, believing it to be alien in nature.
Yo, that's
Immediately,
huge.
theories began popping.
Yo, there's something in the center of it, though. Y'all see that? Let me move my big ass out of the way. There's something right there, perfectly in the center of it. And for this to be as big as it is and perfect as it is, come on now, that can't be a coincidence, right?
Pouring in as to what it could be, including a kind of crop circle, an ancient carving, or an alien settlement. After some time, it was finally discovered that this is indeed Tower Zero, at the Harold E. Holt Naval Communications Station, located 6 kilometres north of the town of Exmouth in Western Australia. The tower station was built during the 1960s as a US base to provide communications to the US Navy. The station's towers and tower connections give it its impressive hexagon shape, as seen in satellite images. So, even though we do know what this is, there's no denying that it's one trippy sight.
Yeah. Now I know what it is.
The Chernobyl disaster of 1986 remains the greatest nuclear disaster in all of history. Thousands of individuals died, and the costs for repair mounted up to the billions. Still, many individuals remain very interested in what happened, and have taken to Google Maps to explore the area in which the disaster occurred. One TikTok user hidden on Google Earth managed to find something incredibly eerie in the area.
Alright, so I found out how to keep the chats going, but I don't know how to keep the... Oh, wait, nope, just lost the chat. Just lost... Oh, look. Hold on, that was a super chat. Heather, welcome to the Mafia, baby. What up, Travis? You always up in here. You are a blessing, ALK. I always pray for you. I thank you, brother. That means a lot. Love your videos and your merchandise. You're a godsend. Thank you, man. That means a lot. And yeah, merchandise, you guys, when people order some stuff tonight, I will be shouting you guys out at the end of the live stream. I saw a bunch of people was copping stuff while I was going out of town. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Hold on, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody in this chat, in the super chat. Now that I figured out how to bring them all back up, even after they kind of disappear, I will go ahead and shout you guys out at the end of the video.
It has many convinced there are stranger things happening in the region than what we may know about. In the TikTok clip, the user zooms in on a particular building located in Ukraine. We are then taken to the inside of the building, where we can see papers and letters scattered along the floor.
Nah, no my mess. How you gonna just go up in the building like this? Who the heck was Google Earthing the building in the inside? Nah, this gotta be as far as the camera went. Nah, I know darn well. If this is the case, this is how y'all gonna get the ghost hunt for me. I'm just gonna Google Earth that thing or whatever, Google Maps, however you do it, and we just gonna go up in there like that. I'm gonna do it from here, from the and just react. If I see a ghost on the camera, we just go, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing.
The TikToker moves the screen to the left, where the figure in question appears. We can see what looks to be a creepy figure sitting...
I'm out. Already got me. You see, we could have just did that, right? That was enough, right? I don't want to go there and actually see that. Nah, heck nah. Y'all play too much. I just got back home and y'all already messing with me. Nope. Not me. Not me. I swear, if I see that fool, I'm like a linebacker. I will tackle that mofo right there. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. How long we got till we get to 1 million subscribers? It's coming up too quick. It's coming up way too quick. I'm not ready for it. I'm really not, truth be told. Honestly, I don't even care about 1 million subscribers no more. I'm good at 900,000, 947,000, however many I got. That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Look. Y'all slow down. Stop sharing my videos. Don't even hit the subscribe button no more. Just watch. Just all you gotta do is just watch. You don't even gotta look. I swear, if I see that fool, if I go anywhere or anything like that, I'm gonna do one or two things. I'm gonna either run in the opposite direction or run straight at it and just tackle it. Ugh!
On the windowsill.
Look at this mess here. Oh wait, that's a man. That's a whole man, but he got something blocking his face. I can see his head over here. I thought it was a Grim Reaper looking mofo at first. but super short. But nah, it looked like his legs and feet just on the ground. My bad, I was tripping.
Some think it's a very short, older man dressed in a cloak that covers his face.
He got, I don't know what's covering his face, man. Maybe that was an edit to make it look trippy. Something going on.
However, many have suggested that this figure is just a statue left behind. Its tiny size and
it's not tiny, and that's not a statue. That's a grown man, and he's just standing behind this windowsill or whatever. He got at least another 1.5 feet, on the other side where he's just standing there on the ground.
The fact that it remains completely dormant definitely gives this theory credence. However, some think the statue could be some kind of altar.
Nah, I don't.
Could it be someone's entered the no-go zone and started worshipping at a makeshift altar? Unfortunately, until further
Exactly. Who said that? Who was that? Elizabeth Ann? I'm with you. It's just a man outside.
information comes to hand,
I said that too.
this strange sighting will have to remain a complete mystery.
Oh, you said I need 53,000 subs to go to hit 1 million? Dang, that's a lot of subs. I don't think we're going to get there this year.
There's plenty of legendary sightings that people claim to have seen over the years.
That ain't Bigfoot, that's a whole gorilla.
Some of the most popular legends include Bigfoot, UFOs, and Thunderbirds.
Tell me that don't look like a gorilla.
The crypto crew has managed to gather hundreds of supposed sightings by individuals across the world.
They got a cryptocurrency for Bigfoot sightings? Or just Bigfoots? What's that called? Cryptofoot? What do you do with that? What does that coin do?
With some sightings heard from the grapevine and others first-person accounts. It's an eclectic and...
Oh no, he would click on my area. That's literally where I live. He literally just clicked on where I live.
an interesting map that highlights where the
Oh, he clicked off. I'm glad. I thought he was just going to zoom in right there.
sightings took place. I'll put a link to it in the description box for you to have a look at.
Keep going up north.
Here's some of the more notable sightings we found on the map.
Oh, so you... What?
While climbing Mount Lafayette in Ohio with a friend in June of 2012, a woman claimed to have spotted 3 potential Bigfoots, as seen from a hiking trail.
Most people can't even see one, or they think they be seeing one. This fool saw 3 of them. Look, that was a whole family. Mom, pops, and the kid.
Caught a glimpse of 3 large black bodies resting behind a tangle of trees.
That's messed up. That could have just been some African-American homeless people.
She snapped a few pictures before quickly leaving the site with her friend, as they were afraid they had come across 3 resting black bears.
Look, now they bears. Which one is it? Is it monkeys, apes, gorillas, or bears?
It wasn't until the woman came back home and uploaded the pictures to the computer that she realised that the bodies didn't resemble bears at all. In the photo she shared, it is indeed easy to see some big black forms on the ground behind the trees.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Y'all see anything? Tell me y'all see a gorilla. I mean a Bigfoot or something. I don't see it. Where? Ain't nothing there. That's just, I don't know what that is. That's dirt. That's something look, that ain't nothing. I know what that is. That's cat. That's what that is. I see it right there. You know what it looks like? It looks like, you ever see in the movies where somebody's in the woods and it's like a big slope, big hill, and they go down it and then they get to a part where it kind of just drops and you can kind of just hide underneath it a little bit right there? That's what that looks like. It looks like that right there. Just a big black debris. And right there too, you could just kind of sit right here and hide. Or just chill and relax right there. And then the vegetation, the greenery just continues. I don't see no biggity foots or nothing like that. Y'all see that? I don't see that. Kevin, what up, G? There's something behind you. Nah, I just came from back there. I think I would have saw it. Y'all, we got almost 2,600 people in the live stream right now. Big, man. Thank y'all. And shout out to Kevin for the biggest donation of the night. He the GOAT tonight, baby.
Though the picture is so blurry, they could have easily have been rocks or other similar formations. Kentucky
That's what I said. It was just similar formations.
State Representative Rick Nelson claimed he saw some UFOs in Middlesbrough, Kentucky in 2012, 6 of them to be exact. He shared a clip on Facebook where viewers can see an orange-yellow light darting around the sky.
He must have filmed this on a flip phone. Wait, the fat guy's in the way again. Let me move him. He had to film this on a flip phone because I can't make out what the flip that is.
Unfortunately, the footage is extremely blurry.
That's what I just said.
Followers of his decided to
Hey, Fettis, I don't miss Travis Stinky Farts. That's for sure, I'll tell you that.
go outside for themselves to see if they could spot something similar, with others claiming they also saw multiple very bright lights in the sky. As there were other similar sightings in the area close to when this one was seen, does make you wonder what the witnesses actually saw.
I thought he saw 6 of them. I only see this little flashlight in the sky.
Thunderbirds are legendary creatures that derive from Native American folklore. The birds are
Yeah, Elizabeth, what you said, that's exactly what that looked like, right? Yeah. Shout out to Elizabeth Ann. That's what that looked like, for real.
said to be massive in size and have super strength and supernatural abilities. There have been supposed...
I like these birds, these things. They ain't real, but they dope. I wish I had one. I want to draw one day.
sightings of these birds across the continent of North America. One man shared a photo he took while fishing in Canada, in which he believes he's captured this legend on film. He explained that he had noticed one particular bird because it seemed to be flying at a much higher altitude than the birds around it, and it seemed much more massive in scale.
What kind
A
of bird?
zoom in on the photo does indeed show a very...
Man, we got these birds right here in Georgia. I see them all the time. They big too. You know what they call? They called hawks. That's what that is. That's a freaking hawk, you fool. This man don't know a hawk when he see one. He thought he saw a Pidgeotto, a Pokemon, a freaking, what's that? A phoenix? Nah, they ain't no phoenix. That don't look like no phoenix. The tail will be longer and it'll be lit. It'll literally be lit. It'll be on fire or something. You know what that is? That's a Pidgeot. It ain't even evolved into a Pidgeotto yet.
large, dark-coloured bird flying high up in the sky. Though whether
He thought it was a Zapdos.
it's legendary or not remains up for debate. Of course, there'll always be those who believe in these sightings and those that remain skeptics. Perhaps the best way to see how you feel is to browse the map for yourself and read some of the encounters. Again, I'll put a link in the description box below. Check it out.
You dig? Nah, that wasn't no bald eagle. That was a Pidgeotto.
More than 6 million dead individuals lie in the Paris catacombs. The structure started to be built in the 18th century as a result of an overflow of bodies in the cemeteries in the city. Nowadays, visitors can go underground and immerse themselves in the dark and dead-centric atmosphere. Those who either don't have the chance or the particular desire to see the catacombs in person have taken to Google Maps to get a glimpse of the area for themselves.
I know
The
darn
Daily
well.
Star UK
What fool be going? Look, I can't deal no more. I thought Google Maps just be on the roads. You know what I'm saying? They be on the roads. They see everything. Since when do they start walking through all this type of stuff? And I seen them cameras before, man. Who put that on their head? That's gonna weigh your whole neck down. Them things big. They 360 and everything. They bigger than the head. Like if you wear that camera as a helmet, nah, that's you gonna break a neck.
a clip from one Google Maps user that saw much more than he originally bargained for.
All them skeletons on the wall. I want to go here. I go there. It might be a lot of spears because that's messed up. I don't think I would want my skeleton on the wall like that, man. I would feel like I'm just here amongst a bunch of people. I don't like large crowds.
And looking up the Paris hotspot. In the clip provided, we see a screen recording of the Google Maps user exploring the catacombs.
Look at that mess. Nah.
The user moves the camera around where we can see inside one of the vaults.
What'd that say? No habla Explain, yo.
The user stops panning the camera around when he spots something in the hallway. He then zooms in where we can make out a translucent figure standing in the center of the hallway.
I can't. Nah, that thing big. It's from the floor to the ceiling. You see this thing? It start down there and it go all the way up there. I'm not walking that way. You can't get me to do it. I go back the other way. I'm leaving this place. Nah, we can't even. Nah, we can't be here no more. I thought I said I wanted to visit this place because it looked pretty cool. But if there's some spirits up in there, which it probably is, because there's a bunch of skeletons. You know what? I'll still go. It looked too cool to miss it.
He zooms in for a closer view at
That's right, baby. We live streaming on Twitch too, big baby. I think I need to go to my Twitch and find out.
the figure, which is hard to make out, but clearly mysterious. The fact that the catacombs are home to the bones of millions of dead humans makes the possible appearance of a ghost not unthinkable. Moreover, the transparent colour and shape of the unknown figure is also questionable. Of course, some still want to believe that the person captured here is a live, breathing human that just happened to...
What the freak is that noise? Dang on, hold on, y'all. Dang on Twitch video thing. Nobody care about that mess.
be caught strangely on film. However, until further info comes to hand, we may never know the truth behind this strange sighting. While many discoveries on Google Maps are exciting and often beautiful to look at, there are some discoveries that have left those who have stumbled upon them downright terrified. That was the case for YouTuber ZS Life Productions in Indonesia, who came upon a figure that could very much be a ghostly legend come to life. The YouTuber records someone else looking up an address on Google Maps on a computer in the video.
Wait, y'all. I'm trying to pause Twitch. I can't. There it is. All right. There it is. My bad. We back.
The computer locates the address and gives viewers a street view of the location. The individual using the computer...
Yo, low-key? The stream looks better on Twitch. I ain't even gonna cap. Y'all, shout out to Wolf Zebra for the big donation. We got a new GOAT of the donations tonight. Shout out to you. I'm gonna shout out everybody else shortly.
Computer points to something on the screen. The camera operator zooms in and viewers can see what looks to be a terrifying ghoul with piercing red eyes standing in a dark field at nighttime.
Oh!
On its own, the ghoul is horrifying by itself.
Y'all see this mess?
But when given context by other viewers, the figure becomes even creepier. In Indonesia, where the ghoul was spotted, there's a belief in a type of ghost named Pekong. These ghosts are said to be the soul of a dead person come back, entrapped in the shroud or white fabric that...
That thing look like a joint. It look like an angry person wrapped up in a joint. You're like, this fool about to smoke me.
They were buried in. Of course, some believe this was just a prank done by a person in a cloak. With the information we have, it's hard to say what's true, but it's definitely not a pleasant sight. Before we take a look at a Google Street View that claims to have spotted Bigfoot, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications.
So somebody done gave us a translation to that little scripting that we saw inside that place full of skeleton heads. Says, which translate to, it's by the devil's evilness that death enters the world. That's crazy. That's dope.
It seems
not dope in a good way, but obviously. Shout out to CK for that one. And good to see you in here again.
around the world, but there's never been any concrete proof the mythical beast exists.
Exactly. Gosh, I wish.
That is, until one TikTok clip shared by Hidden on Google Earth has caused all sorts of viewers to go into a frenzy. Has Bigfoot finally been found thanks to Google Maps?
Let me see it.
A camera films the TikToker zooming in on Google Maps.
Another person that was just bored as heck, didn't have nothing else better to do. So they get on Google Maps and look at the entire world and zoomed into every part of it. How? Let me see it.
on a tablet. The TikToker goes into Street View where we can see a vast field of trees.
Okay.
He turns the camera and all of a sudden we can see the enormous creature that's causing all the stir.
That's actually really dope. Man, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. How does Google, not Maps, the other one, Google Earth, how does that thing actually work? Because I feel like someone could stage this. You could stage this. Is Google Earth always taking pictures or always recording? And then Google Maps, you gotta really stage it with Google Maps, because you gotta know when the Google car drives by with the camera. If you know somebody that drives that car, then you could easily set up this scenario. As a matter of fact, you could be the person that drive the car and tell your buddy to go stand in the woods as you drive by it. And that's gonna be the most recent footage that gets uploaded to Google Maps, which also connects to Google Earth. Big brains, we figured it out. We know how they did it now. Somebody works for Google. They drive this car around and they're like, yo, let's stir some stuff up. We're gonna make people think that it's a real Bigfoot sighting. We're about to update the maps, Google Maps. I'm gonna drive by, you stand over there in this gorilla costume. That's how we gonna do it.
The TikToker zooms in and we can make out what seems to be an extremely tall, hairy beast.
Sorry if I was all over the place. Like I said, I had a few ciders not too long ago, so you get what you get. Live stream, baby. Y'all, we got over 3,100 people in here. Woo! We deep tonight. Big baby!
With an ape-like face looking directly into the camera.
That had to be a setup stage where anybody else can see that. Anybody driving on the highway or whatever, they can see that.
So many viewers were convinced that proof of Bigfoot had finally appeared thanks to this TikTok. Others were quick to cast doubt, saying this could easily be a man wearing some kind of monkey suit. It's been found that some individuals, when spotting the Google car that snaps Google Maps pictures, quickly try and dress up to fool future viewers.
Boy, if we don't got the biggest brains, even with a little influence in the system, we still can use our brains to figure this stuff out. I tried to tell y'all, boy. Webby Ducky, shout out to you. Just drop some love, my brother. And I'm watching your videos on our downtime. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to you and the Brody. Thank y'all for watching.
If this is the case, the prankster has certainly succeeded this time around.
It'd be hard to stage that only knowing that the car is in town. You gotta know the right people. You gotta know the mofo that's driving that car.
Now, if you want some more unsolved
Y'all, we done made it through the first video. That was a blast. We got almost 3,200 people in the live stream right now. Big baby. On to the next one. We got 2 more videos for y'all. This next one is 9 scary videos you won't be able to finish. Shout out to Chills. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Shout out to my people that's watching us on Twitter as well. We love y'all. But let's get to it.
Scary videos that only the bravest people can finish, along with my live reactions.
I feel like I've seen everything that he just gave us a sample of. Oh well.
9. YouTuber Uliler says that for a while now, he would close a door at night and then the following morning, he would awake to find that it was open without any explanation.
So far, so bad. We had definitely seen that clip before. I don't remember it, so we're gonna watch it.
One day he says that while in the kitchen, he saw something terrifying in the glass.
Tell me about
and
it.
so he decided to see if he could capture it.
As a matter of fact, nope, not tonight. Not tonight. Nope. I'm not about to watch nothing I've already seen. I feel like if I skim through this whole video, yep, I've seen that before too. Or should I say we've seen this before. Supposed to be somebody maybe sick in the seat over here, old lady laying in the bed, and there's an entity that stands up and walks across. Yep, we seen that. We definitely seen this mofo that's creepily crawly walking on all fours. Yep, we've seen that fool before too. Like, hallelujah, how you doing? Yep, we seen this clip before. Yeah, they was, yeah. Anyway, so I'm skimming through to make sure we ain't seen all this. Oh, I ain't seen this. What's this? Let's find out. Let's find out what this is right here. Interesting. Very interesting. Devil's House Production. What are they talking about?
Devil's Hour Production.
Where'd I get house from? See, I can't read. Hour.
Is a popular YouTube channel best known for their various paranormal investigations. In one particular upload from last year,
focus, please, focus.
The group is exploring an unsettling building and are about to conduct their investigation when something unexpected happens.
Let me find out. Is Chills calling himself reacting with me?
It's probably just a back spasm.
Did she just say she just had a back spasm?
It's probably just a back spasm. Probably just a back spasm.
Well, your back's burning?
Oh my God. She can't do that herself.
Go for it.
Look at
Into the light.
She can't do what herself?
into the light. There's some. Look, right here and right here.
She's just a white woman. I mean, they'll have marks and scratches and bruises on their back, and nothing even happened. They just look at their back and just go, "Oh, what's that? Nothing." She could have easily done that. I could do. Look, my back itching. If I scratch right there, it's just right there. It's not like it's in the middle of the back. It's just right there where her mole is, right above the mole. Her mole is itching. And she just scratched her nails all up along the side, in the back of her back, because the mole was itching. That's all that is. She couldn't do that herself. What? I could do it myself.
I do see it.
So they're about to show with another light on that really shows these scratch marks better. But if you look here, and there's 3 scratch marks that go down her back.
She can't do that.
She can't. Why can't she do that? It's not all the way down the middle of her back. It's right there under her neck. I can do it. Her mole was itchy. I'm telling you. I know it was. Let me see her fingernails. I bet she got long or semi-long fingernails. Long enough to scratch her back. Talking about she can't do that. Look, I can't do that. I can't do it no more. I can't. She can't do that. That's a whole lie.
And right before you had the back spasm,
And the other chick, the one that had the back spasm, how you have a spasm and she got scratches on her back? She was like, "You spazzing, girl? What's wrong with you? Why you over there spazzing while scratching her neck?"
put your head down.
Put your head down. Look. Oh, look. Now you can see it better.
Big scratches.
1, 2, 3. And that was before I had it back.
3. Yours is 2, right? Mocking of the Trinity. Actually, I liked hers better on the camera.
Freaky.
Deal with what they're dealing with. Starting to feel this weird tingling sensation around my legs again.
What the?
You probably gotta take a piss, bro. I don't know. That's probably what you feeling. I'm trolling y'all.
That and starting to feel this weird.
Do you hear that? It's very nicely described here. An unexplained yell. Right there.
Weird tingling sensation around my legs again.
What the was that?
And starting to feel this weird tingling sensation around my legs.
That is also just very bizarre. What do you think those screaming noises were? And do you think they were paranormal spirits? Of course, it is hard to come up with a definitive answer, but as is the case with all ghost videos,
Yeah, we got almost 2,300 people up in here. Welcome, everybody.
everything is up for interpretation. Number 3, Reddit user Lucky1196 shared a video to the r/chills narrators.
Oh, I remember this. Like I said, we ain't watching something we already done seen before. If y'all want to see the rest of this video in all this raw form, go ahead and click the link down in the description box below. I kind of, sort of don't remember this. How am I supposed to remember? I remember that face, though. Look, I want to go back.
1. Number 2, in May of 2015, a YouTuber and photographer by the name of Phil Coach conducted a quick little paranormal investigation at an eerie, rundown, abandoned house at an undisclosed location.
Hello? Anybody in here?
And somebody said hello, too.
Wow. So he very much enhanced the audio so it's much easier to hear, but
Mikkel, welcome. ALK Mafia.
very clearly a female voice could be heard saying hello back.
Hello.
Say that one more time.
Hello? Anybody in here?
That sound like a cat. That sound like a cat. That sound like a cat. Meow.
Anybody in here? Anybody at home?
Shout out to everybody that's on the website, Copper Merchandise. I'm going to shout you guys out at the end of the live stream. Love y'all. Thank you so much for the support.
Anybody?
That grandfather clock. There it goes. That would be enough to send me running too. Let's watch that one more time.
Heck yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Anybody at home? Anybody?
Freaky. Sadly, it seems as though
That man could have had a string and pulled that thing. That man could have had a string and pulled that thing. Or it could have been somebody in there laying on the floor and pushed that thing.
Phil has not returned to the house to investigate a little further since he has not published a follow-up video on his YouTube channel. But
Shout out to Aaron Clark. You made it to the live stream, big baby. We might have seen this clip before, truth be told, but I don't quite remember.
hopefully he will in the near future, and we can solve this mystery.
These faces he keep making, bro. I just paused it on one right now.
Once and for all. I've got a challenge for you.
I want to see what's next. Have we seen? Oh, yeah, we definitely seen that one. So we keeping it short with chills today. I ain't even gonna cap. I know some of y'all happy about that. Look. On to the next video. We got one more video, y'all. Your boy's a little bit tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% jet lag. I don't really get jet lag, but at the same time, it's been a weekend. It's been a weekend. Anyway, y'all, this last video is top 5 scary ghost videos that will flip your wig. Y'all boys and girls ready? Make sure you're hitting that like button for your boy. We deep tonight. 3,400, man. This is crazy. This is Nuke's video, too. I know y'all love y'all some Nukes. I do, too. But we're about to check this out. Hold on, I gotta do something right quick. I gotta let Instagram know how deep we is tonight. Big baby on a Monday just got back in town, and we got 3,400 people in the live stream. Let's get it. Y'all ready? Again, top 5 scary ghost videos that will flip your wig. My wig's already been flipped. I ain't got no hair no more. Let's get it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Light and shadow.
Let's see it.
The Haunted Side Paranormal Investigation Team goes to investigate the allegedly haunted Old Nevada State Prison. The prison was built in 1862 and is the oldest prison in the western United States. It was also the
Was that in the video, or did I hear that? That was a rumbling sound.
state prison. The prison was built in 1862 and is the oldest prison in the western United States.
Oh, yep, it was in the video.
It was also the site of the world's very first gas chamber. The prison was closed in 2012, but over its 150-year history, it housed some of the roughest and most violent prisoners in the world. And the Nevada State Prison was said to be even more brutal than its inmates. Hundreds of prisoners lost their lives inside these walls. So, not surprisingly, the prison is said to be extremely haunted by the ghosts of angry former inmates.
Heck yeah! I feel like a prison with people that died up in there would definitely be one of the most haunted places in the world, because you just have a lot of anger in there.
The Haunted Side.
Wait a minute. What did they do with the other prisoners? Did they transport them to another prison just to overpopulate that new prison before they closed it down in 2012? I got so many questions.
Paranormal Investigations team, Patrick and Jason, head into the Old Nevada State Prison to investigate the reports of supernatural activity. And they soon find that those reports just might be true. As the guys start their investigation, they are using a spirit box in an attempt to communicate with any ghost that might be present. They almost immediately begin to hear some strange sounds down an empty hallway.
Tell me about it.
So, Patrick simply asks, "Who's down there?"
You never asked that. That's the worst question you could ever ask in a building that's supposed to be haunted. Is anybody there? Hello? Who's down there? No, you don't do that.
Expecting to get a response from his spirit box.
That's what.
But he gets a very different reply.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Who's back there?
Your mama.
Did you hear me?
That fool sound like Jigsaw.
No. I heard me.
What was that?
I swear I heard me.
Patrick.
You heard the way he said he? No. It sounded like me. It sounded like Jigsaw.
Patrick actually seems to receive a real-life answer to his question in a raspy voice that comes from somewhere in the darkness.
Who's back there?
The guys move on and start to explore the prison, but there are more unexplained sounds.
Holy moly, we got 3,500 people in here. Yes, sir.
What the hell was that, dude?
No mames.
What was that?
Sound like somebody moving something in there. Y'all might look. There might be a squatter up in that place.
Where is that coming from?
And then their creepy encounters inside the prison start to get a bit more physical.
I couldn't do it.
You did it. It's not windy outside, dude. It is not. Dude, what was that? It's like the door tried to shut on me.
Oh, you might want to get up out of there. That is a prison after all. If a door shut behind you, especially one that look like this one right here, you see that right there? If something shut behind me that look like that, I might get locked in there. You're going to be a prisoner to a prison that's out of commission. You know who going to let you out? Nobody. You see, y'all don't even need to be there, man. Y'all some fools.
Dude. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
What was that? What was that?
That door just came right back at me.
There might be a prisoner in there that escaped from the transportation to the other prison, and he was like, "Nah, bro, this my home. I've been here 10 years. I'm staying here. Y'all want to leave? I'm staying. I'm escaping prison. I'm coming back here to live."
There's no reason I should have done that.
Get out.
Patrick?
Get out. Get out. Get out.
I was coming out of that door. And,
Get out.
Something pushed it back into me.
Yep. See.
Something in the prison seems to literally be trying to shut the guys out.
Or shut them in. One, try to lock them in there. That's what I would do. If I was a ghost or something, I'd be like, y'all ain't leaving. I've been bored here so long after they shut us down. I need some friends.
But regardless, the Haunted Side guys continue their investigation.
That's what I'm talking about. Hack, Rod. Yeah, Rod. Free rent, baby. That's free rent. Exactly.
And this is when things
I could use that. You know how expensive that
get really weird.
Oh, snap.
Jason is casually filming Patrick as he walks down one of the prison
Woo! We got 3,600 people. We ain't had that many people in here a long time. Welcome, everybody.
hallways. In order to try to provoke some sort of supernatural activity, Patrick is acting as if he is a new inmate who just arrived at the Nevada State Prison.
Tell me about it.
And then this happens.
What?
I'm the newest prisoner. Which cell's mine?
Did you see it?
No. What?
Even though the bright light shining on Patrick from the camera doesn't change at all, some odd black shadow suddenly envelops most of Patrick's body, blocking out the light. The Haunted Side team only noticed this strange light anomaly after reviewing their video later.
Oh, snapski.
There is no logical explanation as to why Patrick would
that's crazy.
suddenly be covered in darkness, even though a bright camera light is shining directly at him. So, did the Haunted Side guys actually encounter the ghosts of angry inmates that still haunt the Nevada State Prison? And if not, just what happened to the light in this disturbing shot?
I'm looking at the Twitch stream. Shout out to you guys. We got like, what, 70 people watching on Twitch?
Let me know what you
That's crazy.
think. You can check out all of the Haunted Side's creepy paranormal investigations over on their YouTube channel, The Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations. Watch your head. Two friends in Japan are out to explore an eerie bridge that locals claim to be extremely haunted. The very high bridge has unfortunately become a place where distressed people come to tragically end their lives.
Oh, no.
It is said that several people jump from this bridge every year, and because of these tragic events, a fence had to be built above the bridge guardrails.
Wow.
The two investigators have heard the stories of the paranormal activity that supposedly takes place on the bridge, and out of curiosity, they decide to investigate. As they walk over the bridge, they record video and snap a few photos. What happens next is downright chilling.
What? Yo, is this somebody with a deep voice? Hey, shout out to Caroline. First live stream with us, big baby. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. We in here. We deep tonight, 3,700 and growing. Oh, they altered the voices. That's why they sound like that. Why they got this one man that's recording voice sound so deep and the other dude sound like a chipmunk?
Yeah.
It's what you're looking at?
That's what that fool did in the picture. I can't believe this man, this grown man, actually did a pose like that. It's a bunch of orbs in the picture or something.
Okay.
Just that picture. And it's gone. Okay.
They are shocked when they see that in one of their photos, the investigator's head is missing.
That's fascinating. I didn't even notice that. How, you know why I didn't notice it? Because they got his face blurred in all the other pictures. So it was just normal that I didn't see a face or head in this one picture. They blurred the man's face in all the other pictures. So of course I wasn't going to notice that. Why y'all gotta, look, you hiding something.
So could the explorers on the bridge?
Monique always up in here dropping big money. She'll never say nothing. She just leave big bags and then she just walks out. Look, you trying to be my sugar mama? I'm just
been cursed by an angry spirit? And why is just this guy's head missing from the photo? I leave it up to you.
See? They blur his face in all the other pictures. So I didn't even realize his head wasn't even in that one.
To decide. You can watch this full video and many more creepy Japanese hauntings over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall.
Man, look, that was stupid. Like, if you're not going to let us see what the man's face looked like, why would we not assume that you just edited his whole head out? Oh, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel,
like I said, y'all, send your clips to this man Nukes if you get any paranormal stuff so he can put it in the compilation.
I think I saw it.
Uh-oh.
The YouTube channel Equilibrium Collective says that one of their viewers caught a very disturbing clip
I love the name of that channel, Equilibrium Collective,
on their home security camera.
We've received this video from one of our viewers. The lady's identity is obscured for her privacy.
What I just say in Chill's video, we done seen this already. So, like I told y'all, if y'all want to watch the rest of that thing, y'all can click the link down in the description box below.
Christopher Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill.
Y'all, we got almost 3,800 people in the live stream right now, and we about to check out some Urbex Hill. Goat!
Sets out to explore another strange location.
This is the bravest black man I done ever seen in my life.
The abandoned Central High School in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh.
The large building was built back in 1940.
That's a high school? My school... Nope, didn't look like this.
But eventually, severe structural damage made the school too unsafe for students.
And this man gonna walk up in this unsafe building that they wouldn't even let kids be in? No. I can't hang out with him either, because he too reckless for me.
It was closed down in 2013. Today, Central High School just sits rotting away after years of neglect.
Of course.
Now, many believe that the 80-year-old abandoned school is haunted by the ghosts of former students and faculty. However...
Why? Why? Did those students die? Why would the place just be haunted like that by the students and faculty? Like, what if they pass away for whatever other reason? Like, and they had nothing to do with school. They were 35 years old and high blood pressure. I don't know. Bad cholesterol. And Why would they end up in the school? That's where they're look, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
YouTuber Artofkickz Hill is more worried about real people that might be lurking or even living inside the old high school.
Now that makes sense. He made it make sense. He made it make sense. That makes sense.
During his exploration, Chris is descending a staircase when something chills him to the core.
Uh-oh. Something always legit be happening when Artofkickz Hill goes somewhere. He need a gun. That was a squatter trying to scare this man off. He's like, hey, who is that sitting here? This is my home. Let me make some noise to scare this man so he can run up out of here. He ain't squatting. He got a flashlight. I don't even got a flashlight. I can't afford one, and I live here. And he recorded something with a real nice camera. I can't afford that camera. Let me scare this man. He clearly don't belong here. He's not a fellow squatter like my brotherins. They gonna throw something. They gonna throw a whole chair at you, fool, and a computer desk. Watch. That was a squatter trying to scare you off. That's what that was, brother. You might want to dip up out of there before you get hurt. You're gonna get a leg peg to your head. I wouldn't go up there if I was you. That's sketchy. Hello? Hello? The hairs on the back of my butt, I mean my neck, will be standing up so... The hairs, if I was there. Note to self, I can't do this with this guy.
He hears the sound of something falling and then being dragged across the floor.
That was that computer desk that they about to throw at you.
When he looks up, what appears to be either a chair or a school desk.
Woo! Big brains. I was kidding and I got it right. What when he looked up, what it looked like? A chair, school desk. What I tell you? I tried to tell you. Look, I was playing. And I still got it right. I was just joking, trying to be funny. And I still got it right. What I tell you? What I tell you? We don't play over here, but we do. I mean, when you think about it, what else? What else would it be? It's a freaking school. Of course it's going to be a chair and a dang old desk.
Seems to have been pushed through the stairs railing.
I don't know what fool thought that desk or chair or whatever that is was gonna go through that railing and land on this man's head. You're supposed to pick it up over the thing. They probably was weak though. They couldn't pick it up over the railing to drop it on his head, so they try to push it slow. I mean, what can you expect?
Dangerously close to falling.
That junk ain't gonna fall. How the heck is gonna fall? How it's gonna go through the rail, man? How is it supposed to? You know why it didn't fall? Because it couldn't go all the way through the rail. He can only get a leg through there. Look, I ain't trying to play with y'all tonight. We almost got 4,000 people in the dang on live stream. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Monday, y'all.
Chris suspects that he might not be alone and decides to make his way towards the exit.
I try to tell you.
But it's not over just yet.
Oh, they done pulled it out. They gonna try again, but this time they might lift it over the railing.
Yet.
Hey, you might want to grab that chair, that desk chair with the little desk on it. You might want to grab it for protection because it look like it's a battle. Chair versus desk versus chair desk. I'm telling you, you might want to grab that. I tried to tell you, look, they tried again. They about to bro, he about to wound it up and throw it at you. He about to pitch it to you like a baseball. Get out, boy. I tried to tell you. Go, run, go, get out. Why this fool standing here? He just standing there. I can't. Urbex, whatever your name is. Nope, I'm not hanging out with you. I thought you was a brother. We run. Don't you know that? Don't you know brothers run? You still up in there. Somebody or something or an entity or something just threw something at you and you is still there. You ain't black enough. You is not black enough for me. I'm not even black enough and I'm blacker than you. Look. I can't even do it. I'm telling y'all, look, I'm wearing some Ultra Boosts when I go on this ghost hunt. My back is feeling a lot better. I can run again. I'm back in the gym. Look, I lost weight on this little Miami trip because I wasn't eating a lot. I was not hungry. I was Gucci. I mean, I probably had 2 or 3 meals the whole time I was gone. Literally. And I didn't finish all my food every time I ate. I don't know. And I'm telling you, I lost some weight on this trip. I even got back. Y'all saw that food that I posted in my Instagram? That's all I ate today, really. I mean, I didn't really want to eat that. I was like, you know what? I don't even got to eat. You know what I'm saying? I could just do this live stream and take my butt to bed and go to the gym in the morning. I was like, let me put some food in my system. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be starving in the morning. And if I don't, look, I'm running. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Y'all, we about this close to 4,000 people in this live stream. Go ahead and share it for your boys so we can get there.
After something is thrown from one of the upper floors, almost hitting Chris.
And he's still there.
He decides to just get out of there.
He didn't get out fast enough for this one.
Later, when Chris uploads his exploration video to YouTube, viewers of his channel are quick to point out that someone or something got a lot closer to him than he even realized.
I ain't surprised.
Take a very close look.
Let me see. This man is creeping, bro. I don't even walk this slow when I ain't in danger. You gonna get left if you with me. I'm telling you that right now. I ain't waiting. You ain't about to get me killed. No, I'm just gonna leave you. Let me see. What is fool at? If you don't speed up, bro, I swear I'm a fast forward this video.
Did you see it?
No, where?
A mysterious dark figure can be seen hiding behind a pillar in the school's locker.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I ain't even gonna lie no more.
Room. Chris has no idea what he just captured and actually enters the locker room and walks right by. But there's no one there.
Interesting. There ain't no one there.
And Urbex Hill's exploration only gets creepier as he's investigating one of the upper floor hallways. Again, take a very close look.
Y'all see something? I don't see nothing.
Hello? What appears to be the same mysterious figure from earlier can be seen quickly darting out of...
I gotta go back. Oh, yeah, I saw it that time. That's crazy. Look right there in that window. At the bottom, something does dart out of the way real quick. It almost looks unnatural. Not supernatural, just unnatural. You saw that, how quick it was? That's crazy. Who the heck picked that up? Shoop. That was so quick.
What appears to be the same mysterious figure from earlier can be seen quickly darting out of sight.
Yo, we got almost 100 people on Twitch watching us. Shout out to y'all. I think that's One of the most I've ever had on there.
behind one of the classroom doors. So, was something following Chris throughout the school without him knowing? Is Central High School actually haunted?
Yo, that's crazy. What was that?
Or was...
You know what, though? If that was the same thing that bolted out before when he was walking through that one room, then it would kind of make sense because I think if it was a person, like a squatter, you would have heard them. He would have heard them walking or running through there if it was, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I didn't hear or see nobody once he got into the room.
Was Chris just scared away by an angry homeless squatter?
Man, I remember that shot, though. That don't even make sense. Whatever flew past him right here, where the heck was it thrown from? There's nobody right here. And it didn't come from this high. It came from this low.
Let me...
I don't know, man. See, look, ghosts might be real. I know my shirt don't say might be. It says ghosts are real, but...
Know what you think down in the comments. You can watch Christopher Hill's full exploration of the abandoned school and many more of Cleveland's creepy historic locations over on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Last clip, y'all. Then we out of here.
TikToker Date.
We did it. We got over 4,000 people in the live stream. Shout out, y'all.
He's in Nights Out says that he works the overnight shift in what he believes to be a very haunted hotel.
Okay, so I'm sitting here behind the desk, and it's been quiet up till now, but I just heard something. So, of course, since I'm responsible here for tonight, I have to go and figure out what exactly it was. I just literally heard something like, and I immediately turned on the hell? Okay, so that wasn't there before, but...
Have we seen this?
Okay. Oh my...
What was that?
Okay, let's not... You know what? You can have the place.
He says that the 4th floor is under renovations, so there are no guests on that floor. He also says that that 4th floor is the most supernaturally active.
4 is a good number. That's my favorite number.
Late one night, he decides to record himself as he explores that one very haunted floor.
Okay, I'm going... Something... Okay, clear.
Oh,
I'm going back.
Who was that? Did y'all hear that voice?
And I don't think I'm ever going to come up here again.
What? Wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. Folks always want one more video from me, I swear. Look, don't y'all inconsiderate sons of... No, I'm just playing. You look, y'all. I could use some sleep. I ain't even gonna cap. I could use some sleep. I got back from this trip. Y'all know I love y'all, but hit that like button for your boy. Let me see how close we are to 3,000 likes in the live stream. And I might be able to give y'all one more video. Hit that like button, though. Hit that like button. Man, he don't hear this, bro. He don't hear this. Either he tired with all that hard breathing or he's scared of the mug.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh god, that's fucking... Stop recording. Damn it. Damn it. I was not even paying attention to where I was going. I ran past the damn stairs. We're not gonna... Oh, shit.
Did you hear it? As TikToker Days In Nights Out is exploring the 4th floor, a strange whispering or hissing voice can be heard that seems to be following him as he walks.
Okay, clear.
That was
I'm
one.
going back downstairs, and I don't think I'm ever gonna come up here again.
That was 2. That was 3.
So did TikToker...
I don't know how he didn't hit none of that. I would have been so scared. I would have ran. I like forget where I came from. It's about where I'm going.
Days In Nights Out catch real paranormal activity in a haunted hotel? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide.
I ain't playing
In
with
this
y'all.
next video, TikTok user Fernando Victor Olive is working the night shift with his fellow workers at a train yard.
No manches, we seen this one. Wait a minute. I thought the last one was the last one. He done tacked on another one, which we've seen before. Nope, not doing it. Wait.
Around 3:30 a.m.,
I want to make sure it's the same one.
he decides to record a few videos to show what the night shift at the train yard is like. But after he uploads the videos, his viewers notice something in one of the clips. Something shocking.
Let me see it. Nope, I don't want to see it. We already seen it. There was just a little bit more going on in the background that I had not seen before, but woo, y'all, we got 3,100 people. 4,100 people. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. If y'all want one more video, because your boy over here been fighting back a couple of yards. I ain't even go cap. Look at that, y'all. 4,100. Crazy. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. In the meantime, in between time, I gotta find another video, man. I got to find another one. Uy, no manches. But I want to do a couple of shout outs right quick. And I want to go over to the channel. I want to see what people on Twitter are talking about. Let me scroll up on Twitter, see what my Twitter folks talking about. We got over 90 people up in here on Twitter. Shout out to y'all. They said, yo, your facial expressions are crazy. Yes, sir. Let me see what y'all talking about. How y'all doing today, boy? Real danger. What's up with you, bro? I see y'all up in here. Y'all going crazy up in here. It says them faces, though. Who's that? Hold on, y'all. I want to real quick shout out some of these people that have been dropping these super chats and whatnot. Let me get up on here real quick and shout you guys out. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, let me refresh this page real quick so I can see them. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. Nah, we good. We good. All right, here we are. Oh, nope. It just refreshed on me. There we go. Bella. Shout out to Bella. Bella, she dropped a little donation off. Hold on, what's this? King Cole says, one more video. Yeah, y'all heard it, man. You got to hit that like button, man, so we can get that last video. Oscar Hernandez. I'm late, but I'm here. My toe is still hurting, though. Y'all remember that one video? Who is this? Red Pill Frog. We in here, big dog. Thank you. Shout out to you. We in here, baby. Karen White, what's going on with you? Always love to see that Karen up in here. We got a couple of Karens in here that are really freaking dope. Wayne Desk, trying to spook Urbex Hill. Yeah, for real, though. Over there trying to spook Urbex Hill, throwing some desk at him and whatnot. That was probably just a squatter. Welcome to Monday Night. Artofkickz, better than Monday Night Raw. Wilford, you a fool for that. But thank you so much, man. Thank you. Johannigans, however you say it, bro. Yo, I've been binging these lives for the last week, and I saw this one. First time live stream viewer. That's what's up, baby. We in here, big boy. Jabba Dabba. Hey, brother, I'm watching from Newcastle, UK. Shout out to you. Fresh boy. Hope you had a good vacation, Brody. It was a little bended trip, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a vacation. I need a whole week to make it a vacation. At least 4 days for me, you know what I'm saying? It was a little 2-day trip, but it was cool. It was real cool. Got to hang out in Miami, got to view that beautiful city and the beautiful women that's in it. I enjoyed myself, best believe. There's a haunted jail in Ottawa, in Canada. Oh, snap. Ghosts are real. That's right, Maggie. You already know. Jessica says, how am I doing today? I am doing fantastic. I'm doing actually really, really good. Thank you for asking. Shout out to you with the $5 donation. Aaron Clark says, yes, indeed. Made it to the live. Shout out to you. Thank you for dropping off that $20 dono for us. Let me go back over here to the stream and see what's going on. We done dropped off about 200 people as expected. That's what happens as I'm shouting out you guys, but it's all good, man. The real ones stay. They always do. Not to say that the other ones ain't real. They just might get a little restless, you know what I'm saying? watching me do these shout outs, but it's all good. This is a live stream. We run and operate a little bit different during the live streams, as expected, But let me pull them back up. I done lost them. Here we are. Says, you got Brown. Says, been watching since the token reactions. Had a blast watching all your content. God bless you, brother, and keep going. Thank you for the $15 dono, and thank you for the respect. Thank you for the respect. I appreciate that. Travis, if it is Harry from the Hendersons, it will be. Hey, okay, you stupid. Hey, I want to watch all those old movies, man. I used to love watching that jump back in the day. Fierce, I'm here as always. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $10 donation. Did you get my package? Yeah, I've been out of town, so I got to go back to the post office. I'm doing that first thing in the morning. Because I got some products to drop off for you guys, but I got to sit here and get these orders together tonight and autograph them, do all that good stuff, and take them to the post office before I hit the gym. Yes, sir. Let me see where we at on these likes on this video, though, so we can get this party started. We're at 2,400, y'all. See if we can get to 3,000. We got the stream pretty deep tonight, so see if y'all can hit 3,000. I just hit the like button. It got us there a little bit quicker. We got some time, though. We got some time. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got some shout outs to give right now. Sign in Paris Catacombs said, oh, okay, we already read that one. Smash that like button. Who said that? Dustin. Shout out to Dustin. Y'all heard the man. Smash that like button for your boy. Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot. I know. You got Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. Yo, that one bird, that was a Pidgeotto, though. He ain't got Pidgeot yet. Myra. I've been waiting all day for this. My day at work was horrible, and I'm ready for last take. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Hopefully we did a good job. What up, G? Hold on. I think I'm seeing some of the ones I've already read. Heidi says, bad day today. So happy I made it to the live. Oh, shout out to you. I hate that you had a bad day. I'm glad you can be here and hang out with us. And thank you for the $20 dono. Appreciate you very much so. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure we're on the right track. Yeah, it look like I've read most of these. Okay, yeah, these were some of the ones from when we first turned on the stream. Nice. That's what's up. That is what's up. Let's get back over here. All right, we up another 100 likes. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to go in here real quick and see what you guys are talking about on the website. Let's see who copped what. How many guys we got that's in here. They done cop some stuff on the website. Karen White. She was in the stream and she's on the website copping some stuff. She done copped a hoodie and a t-shirt. The Nope Not Me in the royal blue. Those are almost gone. Shout out to you, Karen. I'm about to get those out there to you real soon. Y'all know I autograph all that stuff. Everything on the website, I'm putting my signature on there. Ooh, somebody copped some beard oil, some True Scent. Man, my bottles, my own personal bottles are empty. I got to make some more beard oil so I can put my beard oil back in my beard. That thing getting dry. Miss Witherspoon, shout out to you. Thank you so much. What you got, a tank top? Nice. Nope, not me. It's tank top season, baby. It is tank top season. Ashley, Miss Stewart, what you got, woman? Ooh, oh, you got a man in your life, don't you? You got 2 bottles of beard oils. I got you. I'm going to sign both of them for him, too. You already know. Let me see what you guys talk about back over here in the chat. What up, TV? Hey, okay, you got H-Town in the house. I didn't know that's where you was at. She always up in here, always showing love and support. I know she like the paranormal stuff. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $20 dono. I appreciate you so much. Nally, he said, I make them nights worth it. Hey, y'all make my nights worth it too. I came back. Look, I could be hanging out with some baddies right now in Miami, but I was thinking about y'all. I wanted to come back for y'all. Another awesome live. ALK Mafia, Karen White, shout out to you. Thank you so much. We in here. We up another hundo. Y'all, if we can get to at least 2,800, we'll go ahead and get this next video started. In the meantime, in between time, I'm about to go ahead and find it, though. Hold on. Sorry, my Twitch folks. This is how we do, bro. I'm shouting folks out, man. I know y'all can't really drop the donos and then like that on Twitch yet, but in due time we'll be able to get some little extra shout outs coming from y'all. But let me see what else y'all talking about over here. Run a roofing boat on me. I'm live with you. You better keep up, black person from self. You a whole fool. Stream looks a lot better and clearer on Twitch. That's what I was saying. It does. It looks phenomenal on Twitch. Goodness gracious. The stream looks phenomenal on Twitch. It looks better than the freaking streaming software that I look at it from. I'm like, yo, what the heck? Let me, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, let me find this other video for us to watch right quick. Actually, somebody sent me a video. I want to check it out. We're going to react to it tomorrow, though. The video they sent me in question, we're going to check that out tomorrow. It's a bit long, and it's like a full detail type of video, a ghost hunt or something like that from one channel. I think Nukes and Chills and all those guys have covered some of their videos before, but we're going to check that out tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow night around the same time as we do the live streams. But and I'll premiere it too, so you guys will know. Give you guys a heads up on it. Let's see who we got. Let's see. Ooh, this looks interesting. This might be something. Okay, let's check it out. What this man done did. Okay. I can't look. I keep finding other stuff. Low dose one-on-one call. Oh my God. Okay, dude. I got so many tabs. I keep finding. There's so much dope content on YouTube right now. Oh wait, what's this? Oh snap! Look, we was watching that when I was in Miami. I got to finish watching the rest of that. But shout out to y'all. We got 3,700 people. I know we done lost about 300 people. I am sorry, but this is a live stream, man. I got to make sure I show the people that show me love. I got to show them some love back and let them know that I see them, baby. Can't do it for everybody, but I can do it for as many as I possibly can. But we're about to get to the next video real soon. Let me go back over here to the channel right quick and see where we at. You know, YouTube, man, you know, we trying to get up there to 1 million subscribers. So liking the videos is literally how it works. When you like the videos, we get that much closer to the 1 million subscriber. That's how it works. And if y'all haven't seen, I actually linked my second and my third channel on my main page. So when you go to my channel, you get to see the second and third channel right there, slap right there on the top. So y'all can subscribe to those channels as well. We're gonna try to get one, if not both of them, to 100,000 subscribers this year. More and more content coming soon. I did a video recently on the second channel. The podcast is coming to the second channel. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. They're ready to come out here when I'm ready to send for them. They're gonna come and be on my podcast when I get it up, and they're gonna help me get all that stuff together. As far as, you know, making sure we can deliver some dope quality content for you all. And I'll be doing live stream stuff over there, Patreon, all that good stuff. Sending clips that way too. It's gonna be dope. We got a lot going on. The gaming channel, I know I've neglected you guys a little bit, but best believe it's some stuff coming for y'all. It's about to be a crazy week for me. So next week, y'all gonna get some gaming content. I got a game to finish up, and then we got to get to the second version of it. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But let me see. Let me get back to the video. That good stuff. All right, 100 more, baby. 100 more likes, and we get to the next video. Yes, sir. That's right. Shout out to King Cole. He says, we need them likes, man. We need them likes. We gonna do a Little Nightmare. Yes, you already know. That's exactly right, Jeffrey. Little Nightmares is the game that I got to finish up. I think I'm getting close to done. I think I'm getting close to being done with the first one. And then I got to do Little Nightmares 2. Y'all told me that I started with Little Nightmares 2, but y'all told me to go ahead and knock out 1 and then come back to 2 so I can know a little bit about what's going on with the game. I did just that, and I'm enjoying the heck out of 1. So I might drop some content this week. Nah, I ain't even gonna cap. I got the merchandise coming. I think it's arriving tomorrow, and I'm gonna be real busy folding up all that stuff. Whew. Finding a model to take pictures and everything, trying to get that stuff up on the website this Friday if I can. So if anything, it'll probably be next week when I get some gaming content up. it will definitely be. And then I'm going to stream it on Twitch first. If you're not following me on Twitch, Artofkickz is the name of the channel. I'm going to stream it live on Twitch. And then I'm going to put clips. It's going to be a long clip, but it's going to go up on YouTube on the gaming channel. Hey, okay, I'm late again. My bad, but I'm here now. PWC, we in here. What up, Bridget? What's going on with you, young lady? Thanks for making the hard days better. You are so welcome, young lady. You are so freaking welcome. Them sound waves. Look up Secure Team 10. Sometimes, oh, they got some awesome alien videos. Okay, cool. Secure Team 10. Let me go ahead and pull them up just to have them noted for the near future. What the freak was that noise on my phone? I'm gonna go ahead and run through these Cash App shout outs. Secure Team 10. Or Secure Time 10. Hold on, let me see what he said. Let me go back over here. Uh-oh, there it was. Yeah, it was team. Let me see, where is that? Where was I? There we go. Oh wow, it's a huge channel. They got 2 milli subs. I'm gonna have to see what's up with their content. Thank you for that. I might have I've never seen this channel before. Sweet. Man, there's so many freaking channels on YouTube you don't even know about. Shit, got 2 million subscribers on here. That is crazy. Hold on right quick, you guys. Hold on right quick. You know I love y'all, right? I hope y'all know that, right? I could be in Miami right now. Much gum. I really love your ghost videos. You have some great reactions and always make it enjoyable. Keep spreading the love. You already know, baby. I appreciate you so much. Real recognizing real. Thank you so much for that. Seriously. Gabe Frost, new channel member. Thank you so much. Team AOK. Martin, thank you so much. Another channel member. Wolf Zebra, you should try the game Life is Strange. Life is Strange. I got another game I think that I recently purchased. It looked like it's going to be a really good walkthrough scary game. So we're going to check that out. Chris James says, y'all, we done hit 2,800. Make sure y'all keep hitting that like button. I'm going to go ahead and knock out this last video. And then there's going to be some more shout outs at the end. My Cash App folks, there's not that many of y'all, I don't think it was. But I'm going to be shouting you guys out at the end. Ghost Knights, welcome to the channel. Martin, thank you. I appreciate the $5 don't know. But let's get to this last video because your boy going to try to get through some orders tonight if I can. So I can get that stuff dropped off at the post office first thing in the morning. Got to do some autographing. But y'all, like I said, we're just going to switch it up tonight. Thank y'all. We got still 3,700 people in here. And I'm just running my mouth, rambling and stuff. Not getting to the content. But I appreciate the love and support so freaking much. But like I said, we got a video that I want to mix up tonight. Y'all usually get something like this from me during the week. But we're going to change it up a bit. Y'all, this is my guy, Mr. Ballin'. This video right here is titled 2 Cops Quit After Demon Encounter. The Capitol Theater Haunting. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's listen to the best storyteller on YouTube. Let's go.
For a ghost story to be scary, it needs to be believable. For it to be believable, you need to have credible witnesses that independently can corroborate each other's stories.
Yes.
And in today's ghost story, we have 3 police officers that do just that.
Woo! Police officers!
Before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place, because that's all I do, and I upload 3, 4, even 5 times every week. So if that's of interest to you, then please put the like button's feet into cement and then throw it into the ocean. Also subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my weekly uploads.
Hey Frank Castle. Yeah, sometimes we do that with Mr. Ballin'. Mr. Ballin' got videos like that. Missing people, mysterious missing people, mysteries of missing people. God, that's a tongue twister for me tonight.
All right, let's get into today's story. In 2006, Dave Murphy had just become a police officer in Salt Lake City, Utah. His first role was as a protective service officer, which meant he'd be in charge of physical security in a number of the county facilities. Dave's first facility was the Capital City Theater, which is a landmark inside of Salt Lake City. It's been around since the early 1900s. It's this beautiful, grand theater. So in early August, Dave reports to the Capital City Theater for his first day on the job, and he meets his partner, an officer by the name of Morgan Matthews. He gets there on this first day, and right away, Dave would say that Morgan was just strictly business. The first place that Morgan takes Dave is the control room, which sits on the first floor of the theater. The theater had 3 floors, and then it also had a basement as well. So the control room was on that first floor. Inside of the control room were all of these security monitors, because there was all these cameras set up inside of the theater. The cameras weren't great though. You pretty much could only tell what was in frame if there was a light on, and most of the time at night especially, lights were off. Once they were done looking at the control room, Morgan says to Dave, now we're gonna go do our rounds. This is something we do every time you get to the theater. You do a security round and make sure everything's locked, all the lights are off. Before you come back to the control room, you'll do that at the beginning of your shift and at the end of your shift. Morgan brings Dave downstairs, and it's the first time Dave is seeing the basement, and he's shocked by how big it is. It is this massive hallway that stretches way down. In the middle of the hall is a piano that's just sitting out in the middle, and the lighting's not good down there. This is a very old theater. You know, everything in the building was pretty old. And Dave remembers thinking that he was immediately creeped out by this scene, this long hallway with all these doors and this piano right in the middle of the hallway. And he's thinking to himself, I don't want to spend much time down here. This is so creepy. But they go down the hall, they check all the doors, they make their way up to the main floor, the second floor, the third floor, everything gets checked. And so after they do this security round, Dave and Morgan go back to the control room, and Dave is anticipating getting to know Morgan a little bit. This is their first night. They're going to be working together a lot. And Dave would say that Morgan just seemed really cold and just did not want to talk to Dave very much. And as soon as their shift was almost over, Morgan was very eager to just knock out the security rounds and just get out of that building. At the end of that night, Dave remembers thinking that there's just something off about Morgan's behavior. It seemed like Morgan really didn't like being in the theater. And it would turn out that he was onto something, because Morgan didn't like being in that building. But it would take him a while to share with Dave why. Over the next couple of days, Morgan and Dave would do their security rounds together, because Dave's in training, Morgan's teaching him. But on August 9th, which is 2 days after Dave's first day on the job, Morgan was confident that Dave knew how to secure the whole building. And so at the end of the night, he tells Dave, why don't you do the security rounds yourself? Dave feels very confident that he knows how to do it. He goes down into the basement, makes sure all the doors are shut and locked, that the lights are off, finishes the basement, goes up to the first floor where the control room is, and checks all the rooms on that floor. He goes into the main auditorium space. He's checking all the different nooks and crannies to make sure there's nobody hiding in there. He goes up to the second floor. He checks all the different rooms up there and the balcony. Makes his way up to the third floor where there's all the offices of staff that work at the theater. At the end of the search, the last room he would check was the rehearsal room. And it was the only room where there was no door to it. So you'd poke your head in, kind of look around, make sure no one was in there, and then you would leave, and that's the end of your check. So Dave gets to the rehearsal room, he flips the light on, and he looks inside, doesn't see anybody, is satisfied that no one's in there, turns the light off, and as he's about to turn back into the hallway, he hears a door slam with tremendous force right across the hallway from where he was, and it was the bathroom door. And his first reaction is someone just ran out of the bathroom. Someone who had snuck into the building must have run out of the bathroom, and they're making a break for it to get out of the theater before I catch them. And so he instinctively picks up his radio and he calls to Morgan and says, someone's on the third floor. But when Morgan looks at the camera, he doesn't see anybody. At this point, Dave's drawn his weapon, and he's looking down the hall, he doesn't see anybody. And as he's waiting for Morgan to come upstairs to back him up so they can go look for this person that's just ran down the hall, he realizes 2 things. One, just because he heard the door slam doesn't mean they left and slammed it. They could be in the bathroom. And so he's thinking...
That's what I thought. I'm like, yo, they might be in the actual bathroom, fool.
To himself, someone could be in the bathroom right now. Maybe that's why we didn't see him on the camera. And then the second thing he thought of is that door, the bathroom door, can't slam. It's got this huge hydraulic hinge to it. it can't slam. So his gun is drawn and he's aiming it at the bathroom door right as Morgan comes up on his right. Morgan draws his pistol, he's got it on the door as well, and they make entry into the bathroom. They clear all the different spaces in the bathroom and no one's in there, and there's no way to get out of there. Morgan and Dave are like, okay, well, they must not have come in here. They must have run out of the bathroom. They're somewhere in the theater. And so they decide they're going to search the entire building and find this person that clearly was just in the bathroom, and that's how they slammed the door.
We got to think about something for a second here. We got to think about something. So in the beginning of this video, this story, the one guy, I believe it was Morgan, is clearly not enjoying being here. He doesn't like patrolling this building because the new guy can't really get him to open up and talk very much. And after the shift, the dude just wanted to dip up out of there. It's a couple days later, and now they're doing this, and the dude tells him to go patrol it by himself. And then the one time he patrols it by himself, this crap happens. I feel like that dude, the OG security guard or whoever the heck he was, he knows something. He knows something.
Not going to worry about how they slammed the door with the hydraulic hinge. We just know it was slammed somehow. So they leave the bathroom, guns still drawn, and they start making their way down the hall. They're checking all the doors, everything is locked. When they start making their way downstairs to the second floor, Dave recognizes through the door, because there's a door leading onto the second floor, he can see that the lights are on, and he had turned them off. And so as they're walking down the stairs, he says to Morgan, hey, did you turn the lights on the second floor? And Morgan's like, no. And so they think that whoever was here, whoever was in the bathroom is on the second floor. They must have turned the lights on. They go into the second floor, and not only are the lights on, but all the doors on the second floor had been opened. They search the entire second floor. They search every single room. No one's on the second floor. They turn off the lights, they shut all the doors, everything's locked. When they went down to the first floor, everything was the way it should have been, locked, lights off, nothing down there. And they go down to the basement, and even though it was creepy being down there because they've now searched the whole building and they're anticipating coming in contact with whoever is here, assuming they haven't left the building yet, and there's no one down there. They decided to review the footage from the third floor to see if they could pick up someone running in the hall around the time that door slammed, but the camera was not trained on the bathroom door. So you just have this view down the hall. You can't see the bathroom specifically, not to mention the hallway is dark and the cameras are terrible without light. And so all they're able to see is the light go on in the rehearsal room while Dave is doing his last check in there. The lights turn off because Dave's about to turn around. And then after that, you just hear this massive slam of this door, but you can't see what happened. So they don't know what to make of it. They're both very much on edge that someone might still be in the building. And so they do another sweep of the building and no one's there. And so they decide to just chalk it up and say, we were hearing things and seeing things. I'm sure it's fine. Let's just get out of here. And they leave. A couple of days later, on August 11th, Morgan is working alone. Dave wasn't coming in that day, so Morgan's alone in the theater doing a shift. And at some point in the night, as he's sitting in the control room, he thinks he hears whispering in the hall right behind him.
That sounds like a rat.
And so after the experience he had with Dave a couple nights ago, he's on edge. So he draws his pistol right away. Yeah. And so he goes out into the hallway, and immediately when he steps into the hall, the whispering seems to go farther and farther away from him down the hall. So he gets out there, he's looking around, he can't see anything. He makes his way down the hallway towards the...
I can't put up with whispering. Nah, if it was some whispering, I'm getting out of there. I'm putting in my resignation today. Y'all don't need a 2 weeks notice from me. I'm not coming back. What am I gonna give you a 2 weeks notice for when I'm not showing up to work tomorrow?
Stairs that go down into the basement, or if you wanted to go up to the second floor. And when he gets to the top of the stairwell, he's gun drawn, looking down, looking up. He hears what sounds like coughing coming from the basement. And at this point, Morgan said that he was actually pretty scared. I mean, imagine being alone in this theater. Just a couple of days earlier, you've had this weird experience with slamming doors and doors being opened and lights going on that somebody else, another police officer, witnessed with you. You're alone in this theater and you're hearing coughing coming from the basement after hearing voices behind you.
Not me.
That's pretty terrifying. So he very slowly starts going down the stairwell. He's getting ready to clear the corner, and just as he does, the coughing stops. He turns the lights on and he looks down the hall and there's nothing there. He starts making his way down the hall. He's checking every door, making sure it's locked. making sure that everything is secure. And he gets all the way down the hall, and as he's almost done checking the basement, he smells smoke, and it's coming from a door right next to him. And so he unlocks that door and he goes in, and there's no fire, but all he can smell is smoke. So he turns the light on, he's looking around, there's no fire. He's convinced that somewhere down in the basement there's a fire. He goes to every single room and he keeps checking, and there's nothing. And then at some point the smoke smell dissipates. He checks every space in the theater to look for a fire.
That's fascinating. I've never heard of a time where ghosts have created smoke or made the smoke smell.
And there's no fire. He's wondering if he should call the fire department, but he's thinking, what would I tell them? There's no fire. And so he ultimately, after checking 3-4 times and being very confident there wasn't a fire, he just says, okay, no fire. I guess I was just smelling things. A few weeks later, on September 4th, Dave has just arrived at the theater. He's there a little bit early. Their shift started at 5 p.m. He was there at about 4:30, and when he walked
Dave is the new guy, right?
into the building, he sees that there are 3 staff members sitting at the front desk talking to each other. And as he walks past, one of them is talking about ghosts inside of the theater. And it immediately piques his interest. And so he walked over to the guy talking about ghosts and he introduced himself.
Yeah.
And it turned out that this guy was a man named Blair Fuller, who was a senior accountant at the theater. And so Dave asked Blair, what are you talking about with ghosts in the theater? Because I provide physical security here and I've seen some strange things here. I just love to hear what you say about it. So they head up to the 3rd floor where Blair's office was, and they sit down, and Blair says, okay, I got a doozy for you. This happened to me a couple years ago. I was actually in this office. It was about 9-10 o'clock at night. I was doing some work and I heard the elevator kick on. Now, the elevator was right outside of his office, and anytime it was on, the engine was really loud. It was really obvious if the elevator was moving around. And so he's doing his accounting work and he hears that engine kick on. He doesn't think much of it, but then it clicks that he's the only one in the building. And so he kind of looks out the glass window of his office. He had a closed door office with 2 windows looking out into the foyer where there's this elevator. And he looks out and he can see that the little lights above the elevator showing what floor it's on have lit up and it's going up. So the elevator was in the basement and now it's on the 1st floor, the 2nd floor, 3rd floor. The door's open and there's no one there. And at this point, Blair says that he wasn't concerned. He figured, okay, maybe there's some maintenance, maybe it's scheduled to do that, who knows? Yeah. But after a little while, the alarm goes off in the elevator to signify that something is obstructing the door from shutting. And he's looking out the window and he hears this alarm, this like ringing sound going off, but the door isn't shutting. And he's like, there's nothing obstructing the door, why isn't it shutting? And so he leaves his office and he kind of walks over to...
Mind you guys, this all is supposed to be real.
...the elevator, and he walks into the elevator. And he said immediately he felt this massive drop in temperature inside of the elevator.
I knew that was going to happen.
And as he's standing there, he turns around. Now he's looking back towards his office inside of the elevator. The doors start to shut. And for whatever reason, he said, I didn't get off. I just decided I'm going to ride this elevator. The basement button lights up as if someone had pressed basement.
Oh, heck nah. Oh, heck nah. Oh, heck nah. That's like from a movie. It's like something lured him onto the freaking elevator and it's about to take him down to the basement. Nope, not me.
Going down. And he's sitting there thinking, what in the world is going on? It was just on an alarm because the door wasn't shutting. And then miraculously, when I go inside of it, it suddenly works again. And it's going to the basement. So he goes to the basement. The door opens. There's no one there. He steps out and Blair says that it took all of his courage to yell out, hey, is anyone down here? And as soon as he did and he didn't hear a response, he said he didn't want to make any more sound. The elevator sat in the middle of the hall in the basement. It's that huge hall with that piano sitting right in the middle. The lights are off. And he pokes his head down one way. There's nothing down there. He sees the piano barely from the light of the elevator. And he looks down the other way. There's no one there. And at this point, he's just so spooked. He just gets back in the elevator and he hits floor 3, floor 3, floor 3.
Oh, could you imagine? I would have been terrified riding the elevator all the way down to the basement. It opens up and you're expecting for there to be something there. I'm like, no.
And he's hitting like door closed, door closed, door closed. The door closes and he goes back up to his office. Woo. He goes into his office and he shuts the door and he sits down and he's thinking like, what was that? Why did that just happen? I got to find out if they're running maintenance or something. And as he's sitting in his chair thinking about this strange experience, he hears what sounds like banging sounds coming from outside of his office in that foyer near the elevator.
Oh, heck no. There's no way.
Elevator. He just goes to his door and he opens it up and he pokes his head into the foyer and he looks to the side and there's this big filing cabinet and all of the cabinets are out. They've all been pulled out. He certainly didn't do this. And it was as if someone was one by one pushing each of them shut. These big, heavy cabinets. And he's watching us one by one. These things are slamming shut. One by one until the whole thing is shut. And so he goes over and he's like trying to disprove what he just saw.
Right.
That he can open up a drawer and that it will shut on its own. But none of them shut on their own. You have to shut it. Something has to shut it for it to shut. And so he packed up for the day and left. And
I would have too.
Did not work another night shift at the theater. Later that night,
nah, I'm not either.
Dave would share Blair's story with Morgan. He wasn't really sure how Morgan was going to react, but Morgan actually would open up and he would say, you know, before you started working here, I always felt like I was being watched when I was here. And then we had that experience, obviously, where the lights are coming on and you heard that banging from that bathroom door. And then just a few days ago, I heard voices coming from the hall and I heard someone coughing in the basement and I smelled smoke and there was no one there. And so they start going back.
What place is this? This might be a good place for me to check out. Psych, I'm playing. Don't y'all get no ideas. Sorry I'm late, but Latoya, we in here, baby. Don't worry.
And forth, exchanging stories of just how uncomfortable this place made them feel. And so they're wondering what they should do about this. And Dave,
get a new job. That's what you I'm not about the food. Look, I mean, like, yeah, look, y'all. Boss, Mr. Manager, whoever owned this building, whatever y'all got going on, understand this. This y'all problem. This ain't mine. I just work here. You know, I'm just a security guy. I'm about to leave, though. I got another job waiting for me on the other side of town because I'm trying to get farther away from y'all. Look, best luck, though. You know, call me, tell me about it. I got to go.
Dave has this idea. He's like, my best friend. I'll invite him to come over here one night, and we'll tell him that we're giving him a tour of the building, and we'll just see what he says. We'll see if he reacts to anything here. Who knows? You know, maybe something strange will happen, and then we'll have another person validate it. Morgan thinks that's a good idea, and so Dave reaches out to his best friend, Greg. Greg would say that he was a little bit surprised to be getting this offer to come take a tour of the theater, but he was interested, and since Dave was asking, he figured he would oblige him, and so Greg agrees to come to the theater and take a tour. So the next day, Dave and Morgan are at the theater, and Greg shows up, and so they start this tour. They go in the main auditorium, they're looking around, and then they make their way into the basement. Morgan turns on the light, and Morgan and Dave instantly see a little ways down the hall.
What up, Jess? She said, nope, that's a good idea. I know it is. It's a great idea. Phenomenal. Get a new job.
On the left, one of the doors has been opened. And so Dave and Morgan push Greg out of the way. They draw their pistols and they're aimed at the open door. And so Greg just stays behind them as Morgan and Dave make their way down to this open door. And when they get right outside the door and they're about to push it open to go inside, the door slams shut right in front of Greg and Dave and Morgan. And they all are looking at each other like, what's going on? But before they can do anything, the door handle starts rattling really aggressively. After the rattling stops, Dave and Morgan look at each other and they nod their head like, we gotta go in there. Greg.
Dude, this story sounds so legit. Too legit to quit. It sounds so legit. I couldn't. Shoo!
Is scared about being out in the hall alone, and so he just...
I would too. You ain't about to leave me out here alone. No, never. I'm leaving if y'all leave me.
Follows them in. And so the three of them go into this room. Dave and Morgan are, pistols drawn. It's a small room. There's no one in there. Light switch on, no one in there. Greg suddenly gasps and he points to the corner and he says, someone's sitting in the corner. And Dave and Morgan immediately train their guns on what's in the corner, but no one's there. And Greg's like, I just saw someone sitting in the corner. It looked like he had a hood on, he had like a sweatshirt on, I don't know, but he was right there. And so Dave and Morgan, they're freaked out because they brought Greg here on some level to disprove the strangeness. And now the three of them have seen a door slam that shouldn't have been open in the first place. Greg's claiming to have seen a figure sitting in the corner. This scared the crap out of all three of them. They quickly left, locked, shut off the lights, went upstairs. Greg's like, I'm out of here. Greg leaves. And Dave and Morgan are like, now what? So at this point, all the strangeness that was happening in the theater was getting reported, but it was being reported in a way that Dave and Morgan didn't seem like they were referencing something haunted, but rather someone was breaking in. Ultimately, the county installed new cameras inside of the theater. These updated cameras had infrared technology, which allowed them to see better when the lights were off. They were hoping that this would allow them to catch whoever was breaking in practically every time Dave and Morgan are on shift. So on the day that it was installed, September 15th, Morgan is working there.
Oh, heck no. That just had me thinking about something else, talking about they want to install cameras to see who's stealing every time Greg or whoever their name is and Morgan are on shift. That just had me think that y'all blaming me. Like, I remember I used to work at a job, and if something got stolen or showed up missing and it was during my shift, it was like, man, look, I ain't steal nothing. I don't steal. I wasn't the only one working at that time. It was 5 of us. Y'all better go check one of them and leave the black guy alone.
And he's sitting in the control room looking at the different cameras, and he's kind of playing around with the different screens and seeing what each of the cameras can do. And at some point, something catches his eye in one of the screens. In the main auditorium, it appeared like someone might be sitting in one of the seats.
Shoo!
But the camera was zoomed back enough that he couldn't get a clear picture. And he didn't know what was normal in any of these cameras because this is the first time he's looking at any of these screens.
Think about that, though. Like, if you were there and you didn't see anybody there, but then the camera picked up that there was somebody actually sitting there, and whoever that was, if they wasn't an entity, was just sitting back there watching you. Ah!
And so he's looking at the camera really closely, and he thinks he sees someone, he can't really tell, that has a hood on or a shroud on that's just sitting in the middle of the theater, and it starts turning its head like this. And he can see clear as day a set of eyes. And before Morgan has a chance to do it, it just starts raising into the ceiling and disappears. Morgan didn't even check to see what it was. He was done. He literally quit that day.
That's my guy! Shout out to Morgan! I'm with you, bro. I am with you. I'm quitting that day too. I'll be like, huh? What's that? What is that? I'm out. Time to go. Nope, I'm gone. I'm with you. I would do the same thing.
It was his last day at the theater. A couple of weeks after Morgan.
Last day. You couldn't pay me to come back. You were like, oh, we will quadruple your salary. You can have every dollar of it. I'm not coming back here.
And has quit, and Dave is working alone at the theater. He's in the control room.
This man, look, that's like guys, man. That's what guys do, bro. He ain't even tell his boy he dipping out. He just was like, yeah, I'm gone. He ain't even tell him the reason why. Look, you can't. Men be doing that. How you gonna just let this man stay there and continue to work this job? I know he might need a paycheck, but he also need his sanity and his life.
And all of a sudden, he hears a piano playing.
Oh, snap. See, he got pianos playing. That's always a bad sign. These entities are getting stronger. Shout out to Ashley Sanchez. Thank you for the $10 donation. We in here, big baby. Travis, I see you again, brother.
There's only one piano in the entire theater, and it's sitting in the basement. It's his job to protect this place, so he knows he has to go down and check because it could be some hooligan in the building somewhere. So he leaves the control room, and as he starts walking over to the stairs with his gun drawn, the music is getting louder and louder. The piano is getting louder and louder.
Because he's getting closer and closer. That makes perfect sense.
And louder. He makes his way down the steps, and as he's about to turn the corner, he hears the guard that protects the keys on the piano slam shut, and the piano stops. Then
nah, not me.
He turns around the corner and he looks, and there's no one down there. He flips on the light. No one's in the hall. He knows he's not going to find anyone down here. It's this entity that's causing all this mayhem inside of the theater. Dave's seen enough. He's done. He's done with this theater, and he goes right back upstairs. He goes in the control room, locks it, stays there till the end of his shift, and then he is out. And the next day, he goes to his sergeant, and he says, you can't ever put me back inside that theater or I will quit. And so sure enough, he was transferred. Over the next 2 months, they didn't have anyone who could do full-time security at the theater. Okay. So different random officers would be there for a couple hours, a couple of days a week, until November 26th. They found another officer, a veteran police officer named Josh Thomas.
They over here. First they messed up a newbie, right? They got his brain all messed up. He like, oh my God, what? Cops be dealing with ghosts and entities and stuff? I quit. I'm not doing this job no more. Now you about to mess up a whole vet. Oh, Lord.
Who was going to be working at the theater full time. On November 26th, the first night that Josh Thomas was going to be there, he didn't have anyone to turn over with, so he was just alone at the theater. And it just so happens that Dave is in a patrol car near the theater. And when at some point in the night, Josh comes over the radio and says, "Hey, I need backup right now. Someone has broken into the theater." Dave knows that it's probably not someone breaking in. He knows what's going on inside that theater. He was the closest to it, and even though he did not want to go, he felt like it was his responsibility to go.
Man, why you still work there, bro? You stupid. Martin, shout out to Martin for the $20. Don't know.
Go to that theater and be Josh's backup, and if it was what Dave thought it would be, this entity in the theater, that he would be able to explain to him what he had seen before he ultimately decided never to go back. And when Dave gets to the theater, there's this back door that they would go into, and he sees Josh is standing just outside the theater. And Dave would say that Josh's eyes were, like saucers. He looked terrified. And so Dave has an inkling of what's going on, and he goes over to Josh and he's like, "What's going on? Is someone still in there?" He said that he had been doing security rounds, and he had heard what sounded like voices when he was in the basement, and he didn't think much of it. He checked all the rooms, everything was shut. And when
I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. No, I'm not taking on a job like that.
When he made his way up to the third floor, he saw that the elevator had kicked on. It was in the basement, and suddenly the light was on, and it was whirring up to the third floor. And when the elevator opened up, there was no one there. And he's standing there looking at it, and he looks inside, there's no one there, and then the alarm goes off. That's when he called in for backup. Dave says, "Look, let's just go search the building, we'll do it together." They clear the whole theater, no one's there. And before Dave leaves, they go into the main auditorium where the stage is, and they're just standing on the stage chatting with each other. And Dave, his back is to where the audience would be. And Josh is facing Dave, facing towards the seats. Josh just suddenly stopped. Mid-sentence, he's just frozen and looking just beyond Dave's shoulder. And Dave goes, "What?" And Josh goes, "There's something behind you."
Whoa.
Dave slowly turns around, and as soon as he does, he can tell immediately what Josh is looking at. Standing in the very back of the theater away from them is a man standing in the corner with its hands by its sides. Its back is to them, and it's looking down with a hood over its head. Dave turns his whole body around to look at this thing right as this thing turns around real quick and looks directly at them. It has these deep, dark, sunken eyes, and its face looks like it had been very badly burned, like it was black and charred. And it's looking at them before it just turns and runs out the back of the theater.
Nah. Heck no, man. Heck no. Heck no. I don't want to go no more. I don't want to go on the ghost hunt no more. Oh my God, that's crazy. I swear on everything. My life will be ruined if I see some mess like that. It's gonna ruin my life, man.
Josh believed that that was an intruder. Dave was fairly certain that that was just another example of this entity that haunts the theater. But they would search the building and they could never find that cloaked figure again. And that was when Dave sat Josh down in the control room and he filled him in on why Morgan had quit and why he ultimately had quit. And he also told him the story from Blair. So Josh is like, "Great, I'm glad I work here now." This was the last time that Dave would go to the theater. But Dave did do some additional digging on the history of the theater. It would turn out that in the 40s there was this horrible fire and a man had been trapped in the basement when the fire had erupted. And he had died inside of the theater. And so Dave would share this information with Morgan and with Josh, and the three of them all believe that what they were witnessing was the ghost of that man who died in that fire. Shoot. So I'd love to get your reaction to this. Was this a...
I just gave you my reaction. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Ghost, or was this something else?
That was a ghost. That was a dang old whole blown out freaking ghost. But y'all, it's time for me to go. I'm super tired. But anyway, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. I got a few more shout outs to do, and then I will be out of y'all hair. Shout out to Charles. Charles is on the website. He done cop something. Hold on, let me pull it up. I got the notification on my phone here. But let me, I done got the tab closed down too. But let me run over here real quick to the actual website and see, because I think there was another one on top of Charles as well. Yeah, Charles. Excuse me, Crystal and Bradley, Dorothy as well. Look like, Charles caught 2 tank tops and some beard oil. The Mafia scent, the best beard oil scent there is. Somebody cop 3 of the That's Caps cap. Shout out to Fresh and Fit. I gave them guys 2 as well because they always saying That's Cap to them girls that be capping on the show. Now they got the real That's Cap. Shout out to Bradley. He got the Nope Not Me shirt. Dortha. She got the Karen tank top. Shout out to you. And yeah, that was about it. Let me call out these folks over here on this other application. Kelly, always up in here. You always make my day. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. John Henry. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you as well. Miss Wilson, I see you up in here, baby girl. Shout out to you. Thank you. Ashley M, always hope you have fun. I most certainly did. She's always up in here. Wilfred, always doing a thing. Always up in here. Can't wait to get his new merch. You already know it's coming to you, baby boy. And Christopher Hernandez always says, for I needed this live stream. It's been a long week. I got you, brother. We did it. We did it. It has been a long week. I hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. I hope this is a great start to your week. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. It's coming. It's coming real soon. We got a new member. Bethany. Shout out to you, Miss Lauren. Oh, no, you upgraded. You upgraded to the Mafia. Time for me to go. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Be safe. See ya. Good night, Twitch.